talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Well, let us chat, shall we? Let us chat. All right, I'm going to get right into this because it's a long list. This is an updated list of the mail processing facilities that are being considered for consolidations or upgrades, etc. Each of them have their own PDFs for each and every one of them. There are a couple of different statuses for them, so you have an idea. Notice of intent means obviously that they are intending to. There's a decision to proceed, which means that if it's your facility, that means they are going to do it, as well as there's one that's under review, meaning that they're just looking at it. Okay, there's an intent to do it, they're going to proceed to do it, and then there's one that's under review. All right, I'm just going to name these off in alphabetical order and just listen and hear if it's one of your facilities. Again, this is the most recent updated mail processing facility review for consolidations. It may not directly affect you, but it may be in your area. Now, you have to go into each PDF to see whether or not it's going to be one of those things where they actually bring facilities to that place and convert it into where your stations are, etc. But let's get into it. All right. So the first one is Abilene, Texas. Notice of intent. Augusta, Georgia. Decision to proceed. Bemidji, Minnesota. Notice of intent. Bismarck, North Dakota, under review. Brockton, Massachusetts, notice of intent. Buffalo, New York, notice of intent. Burlington, Vermont, notice of intent. Casper, Wyoming, notice of intent. Cheyenne, Wyoming, under review. Champaign, Illinois, notice of intent. Charleston, South Carolina, notice of intent. Charleston, West Virginia, notice of intent. Chattanooga, Tennessee, under review. Columbia, Missouri, under review. Corpus Christi, Texas, notice of intent. Dakota Central, South Dakota, under review. Eastern Maine, notice of intent. El Paso, Texas, under review. Eugene, Oregon, decision to proceed. Fresno, California, notice of intent. Fort Myers, Florida, notice of intent. Fort Wayne, Indiana, under review. Grand Forks, North Dakota, under review. Grand Junction, Colorado, notice of intent. Greenville, South Carolina, decision to proceed. Gulfport, Mississippi, notice of intent. Iron Mountain, Michigan, notice of intent. Johnsontown, PA, notice of intent. Knoxville, Tennessee, under review. Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, under review. Fun fact, Lehigh Valley is where I spent about a week in the hospital when I had my arm severed. You guys notice I tend to do this a lot. It's because my arm. Anyway, Lubbock, Texas, notice of intent. Macon, Georgia, decision to proceed. Manchester, New Hampshire, notice of intent. McAllen, Texas, notice of intent. Medford, Oregon, decision to proceed. Midland, Texas, notice of intent. Minneapolis, Minnesota, decision to proceed. Missoula, Montana, notice of intent. North Platte, Nebraska, notice of intent. Northwest Arkansas, under review. Peoria, Illinois, notice of intent. Provo, Utah, decision to proceed. Quad Cities, Illinois, notice of intent. Raleigh, North Carolina, notice of intent. Reno, Nevada, notice of intent. Santa Barbara, California, notice of intent. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, notice of intent. South Jersey, New Jersey, notice of intent. South Urban, Illinois, not implemented. Springfield, Illinois, notice of intent. Tacoma, Washington, under review. Tallahassee, Florida, under review. Trenton, New Jersey, decision to proceed. Tulsa, Oklahoma, notice of intent. Waterloo, Iowa, notice of intent. Wenatchee, Washington, under review. White River Junction, Vermont, notice of intent. Wilmington, Delaware, under review. Yakima, Washington, notice of intent. And yeah, this is not from Save the Post Office, because somebody's like, has anybody got an updated list that's not Save the Post Office? Look, Save the Post Office just gets the same facts that I get. If your place hasn't changed yet, yeah, you got to understand there's different proceedings with it. And each one of these has a notice of intent. Well, where'd you get yours from? Post Office. It's right on the website. So you can actually look it up yourself. Why didn't you say that in the beginning? Because then you guys wouldn't watch me, right? Yeah. Anyway, so all this stuff is always on the website itself. You guys just kind of have to look and dig for it. But it is on USPS.com. It's where it's at. So again, they have supporting documentation that goes with them. It has the dates that these things were, and a lot of them are up until yesterday, 1/10/2024. Yeah, there's a lot of them that update. So if you really want to know about your area, all you have to do is just kind of just do the work or continue watching Jay. This was a hopefully a fairly short video because I can't see the timer. Yeah, but again, you can look this stuff up for yourself. They have to have public meetings. They have initial findings. Everything that's the data that's behind it is on the website. A lot of that doesn't really affect you, but just knowing that your facility or facilities are under review is something for you, to start sparking interest and asking some questions. All right, this is JH. Hopefully this information was helpful to somebody. I'm out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.